أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, my dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well and good. Hope you all are in best state of health and iman. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Barakallahu fiki. Alhamdulillah, I'm good as well. Alhamdulillah, we are into the day 10th of our video editing course. MashaAllah, by the izn of Allah. Barakallahu fikum. May Allah grant barakah in this. May Allah bless this work so that inshallah this will be a source of sadqa jariyah for us in the future, inshallah ta'ala. Alhamdulillah, we are on to the day 10 of this course. We have learned so much, alhamdulillah, so that alhamdulillah, this ilm that we are going to learn, this skill that we are learning, inshallah, let's try to make it a sadqa jariyah for us, okay? So let us do it, do this editing in a halal way, fine, inshallah ta'ala. So make a niyyah that you're going to use this skill and the talent or the ability just for the sake of Allah, to serve the deen of Allah, inshallah, to serve for the deen and not against the deen, okay? Not by creating the videos that are haram, not by creating the haram content, but by creating the halal content that is useful for the ummah as well as the deen, inshallah. So rectify your intentions so that inshallah we'll be gaining the reward while we are studying in this course. Okay, so let's begin with the name of Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Start with the name of Allah so that Allah puts barakah in your time, in your efforts, in your skills, inshallah ta'ala. So seek help from Almighty Allah before we begin. Bismillah. Okay, let's continue this journey of being a productive Muslimah with a smartphone, inshallah ta'ala. So a quick recap on whatever we have studied in previous classes. It was nothing but the creation of the project. We have studied everything in depth, right? Alhamdulillah. Till this day, we have studied each and every concept in depth, and alhamdulillah, we have reached such a level of editing that mashallah, alhamdulillah, all of the homeworks that I have got were excellent. Barakallahu fiki, alhamdulillah. The green screen content is such a high level of editing, actually. MashaAllah, alhamdulillah, you all did it with such a great work, MashaAllah. So all of the editing works were excellent. Barakallahu fiki. A few of you have doubts, inshallah, we'll clear that all of the doubts in today's class, okay? So a quick recap, it was about the workspace, the timeline, the media circle, the control bar, the video window were discussed. All of it are the essential components of any video editor. When you go across any of the video editors, you will have all of these contents in it, okay? All of these tools in it. So if you learn the KineMaster application, it is sufficient for you to learn each and every app, okay? For example, the Splice app and more applications are available, or the some Filmora application and more. All of these video editors have the same concept: the timeline, the edition of the video, the green screen content, the chroma key, everything is available on those apps, but all of these tools are same as the KineMaster. So if you have learned editing with the KineMaster, it is same as editing in each and in any other software, fine? So even in the Adobe Premiere Pro and more, you can be a graphic designer through those contents that are available in Adobe Premiere Pro and more. So these are just the video editing tools that you have in the KineMaster and more, okay? So these are very helpful for you when you're going to even the professional editing with your smartphone, okay? So alhamdulillah, we have studied each and every concept in depth. Barakallahu fiki. So this was the advanced editing tools that we had discussed based on the videos, based on the photos. The green screen content was very interesting, right? Hope you all found it interesting. The green screen videos and green screen removal. Was it interesting? Yes. What did we use? What did we all use to remove the green screen thing? Can you all please type in the chat box? Yes, the chroma key, mashallah, barakallahu fiki. So this was used. Or the extraction of audio, the audio filters, the audio editing tool options are excellent in this application. And the KineMaster, fine. You have ducking, something called ducking. You have something called yes, you have something called loop to the end. You have something called mixer and equalizer, and you have more of the audio editing options in the software, the volume envelope, the reverb option. These options require a separate audio editor, but the KineMaster offers you all of these. The reverb option, we used to, in the previous version of the KineMaster, we did not have reverb option, but now in the pro version, the newer version of the KineMaster has reverb options and more. So these are very essential for the audio editor or the video editor. Fine. The audio editing options, these are the excellent audio editing options that are available in the KineMaster. So you can make use of all of these, and you can just edit such a great content. Okay, in yesterday's class, what did we study? It was again about the chroma key and the ducking options, right? It was about the chroma key and more. We used something called the chroma key to add the green screen photo into a video into the green screen photo, which was a laptop screen, right? By removing the green screen of that layer, then we added the Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And yesterday, the major concept that was discussed was based on the layers, right? We had studied which layer did we study? The media layer was already done in previous classes. The effects layer, the stickers layer, the text layers, we have studied all of these. We will go in depth on the text layer. Fine. This text layer has something called animation contents and more. You will be discussing, inshallah, we'll be discussing in this classes, fine, and in the upcoming classes and in today's class, inshallah, and the handwriting thing as well. Fine. So we'll quickly start with the class. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So I'll just share my screen. Just a moment. Are you all ready with your devices? I want you to be ready with your KineMaster open, and I want you all to practice along with me. Practice will make you a pro. Without practice, you cannot gain anything. Fine. Without practicing, you just attend the classes. Without practicing, without doing your homework, you cannot gain anything. You just can know the terms like the control bar or something like that. But without practicing, you cannot understand how to create the videos, how to edit the videos. Fine. So to edit the excellent content, you need to practice along with me, as well as after the class, as well as you want to, and you have to do your homeworks well. Fine. I want you all to do your homeworks. I want you all to submit your homeworks to me. Even if it is homework number 1, I want you all to submit it to me, inshallah. So let me begin with the screen sharing. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are again into the app called the KineMaster, alhamdulillah. So this is an excellent application proven by the most of the video editors of the phone. Okay. So alhamdulillah, we are studying this since past 10 days. Barakallahu fiki. May Allah make this a source of sadqa jariyah for us. Ameen. Okay, alhamdulillah. So I want you all to just do not write anything in the chat box. Inshallah, after the class, we are going to take all of your doubts, and I want you all to be very interactive after the session, inshallah. So we were creating the project based on the text layer, right? So let me just write the project name. Let's start with creating new project. Let me just start with the new project. Let's add the project name, and probably I have told you what is an import option that is available here, right? I'll tell you again, why is this import option used? For example, just see here, brothers and sisters, dear students, we have this interface of KineMaster. This is the main screen of the KineMaster, right? So there's a 3-dot option. There is something called export as a Kine file. If you click here, export as a Kine file, okay? If you export this project as a Kine file, okay, you will have this present somewhere in the file manager or my files, okay? File manager. Okay, this project will be saved in the file manager as a .kine file. Okay, it will have name called as .kine file. For example, if you give the name as ABC, it will be abc.kine file. Okay, now if you want your friend to edit this file in his KineMaster, in his or her KineMaster, what you have to do is, you want the same project to be edited by me or to be edited by your friend or someone. What you have to do is, you have to just click on this 3-dot option and just click on export as .kine file. Okay, you have to export as a .kine file. If you export as a .kine file, it will be saved in your file manager. Fine, it will be saved as ABC or something .kine file. Okay, this will be saved in your KineMaster. Now what you have to, in the file manager, now what you have to do is, you have to send this .kine file to your friend. Okay, you have to send this to your friend who wants to edit it further. Okay, you are going to send it to your friend. Now what he has to do is, he has to to download it from the WhatsApp or somewhere. If you send it through any social media site, he will download it at it as abc.kine file, and after that it will appear in his file manager, okay, in his files, my files or somewhere. Now what he has to do is he has to create new project, and he has to click on the import. Fine, he has to just click on the import and import the file, and he will have to edit the same content. Fine, it's quite easy. One file has 2 to 3 editors. One file can have more than one editors. Fine, one video can be edited by more than one. How can more than one editors do this? It is nothing but one of you should have this file. You have to export it as .kine file to another friend, and he will import it here, and he will import it, and he can edit it further. So this KineMaster, this KineMaster is this is an offline editing. You all know this, right? This is an offline editing. Most of the softwares that you have, it is an online editors, okay? Those are the online editors. For example, Filmora and more. Those are online editors, but this is the offline editor. You do not have to have the internet, okay? Without the internet connection, you can edit it anytime, anywhere, okay? So this has an offline editor, and this is one important thing, major positive point about this software, right? So let me just start creating a new project. This was about the import that I've told you, okay? So a few of the students have asked, why is the .kine file used in export as .kine content? So this is how you use it, okay? .kine file is used because while you can just send it to someone and they can import it as a new file. Just remember this, dear sisters and brothers, okay? Okay, let me just create a project. Bismillah. Okay, first we are going to add some media from the media browser. Okay, we have more topics to discuss today, inshallah. Okay. Let me just add 2 to 3 videos. Okay, hope you all have videos. Some of the videos in your gallery, you can just add any of the content that you have in your gallery, and you can just give it a try. Fine. So let me just add this content. And again, I want you all to recap the green screen content that we have studied in yesterday's class, okay? A few of the students have submitted, but most of the students were finding it difficult. I want you to just recall it with the previous recording that we have, the class recording, previous class recordings, okay? The day 9th recording, please check it again. You have the green screen content there. Inshallah, you can just go through it and edit a good project, inshallah. So we have this one. Okay, these are the already edited videos. You can also make such videos. These videos are very easy to be made. What they have done is they have added the effects. They have just added the effects here. Oh, you can just understand what is it here. Okay, this is a lower third that they say. This is a lower third that they have added. One thing. And here is some brightness, some round colored mask they have put here, and they have just put it like this. The vignette option they have added. Here they have added a watermark. Here they have added something. It is from this one, and they have made an animation there. There's something called keyframe in the KineMaster. We won't be discussing it because it is an advanced editing tool, and it is used in the animation content. Okay, keyframe is somewhere. I just want to give you a gist about it. Just write it somewhere. The keyframe is, there's some point called keyframe in the KineMaster. Okay, you can just search it. Okay, there's something called keyframe. It is used in animation. It is for the advanced editing. You can also use this, and you can give it a try. Okay, there's something called keyframe. Just take a note about it. Inshallah, you can learn it through the practice also, or you can. This is also essential while doing the animation, and this is in the advanced level of editing. Okay, that won't be taught here. Fine, this is nothing but this is an animation thing. This is the animation thing that they have added. This is the photo that they have added. You can make such videos. Fine, this is easy to be made. Fine, the videos can be made by you itself. So this is nothing but they have added a ground mask. Can we just create this? Let me just create this and show it for you. For this video, let me just create it and show. Well, how they have added, just added a layer, right? Just click on the layer. Okay, let me just add a media. In the media, there are some image assets that are given by the KineMaster. There are some assets, image assets by the KineMaster. Okay, you can just see here, Pixels will provide you such a green screen content. You can download green screen content or any videos from the Pixels. Okay, Pixabay will also. This is a free for KineMaster users. These are free for KineMaster users. You can just go through it and surf it. You can just find so many of the content in the Pixels and Pixabay. All of the videos you can take, and you can edit the videos. Okay, there are video assets assets of the KineMaster available, and also the image assets for the KineMaster available. Fine. So let me just take a white this one, so that I'm just showing you how to make this one, the round thing that is shown here. Okay, this round, the round here masking something. Okay, let me just show it to you. This one I'm going to show how they're making it. Okay, so let it be here. Let this be added here. Okay, we are here. So this was added here, right? So let me just how to make it round. You have to go into the cropping thing. You're just going to mask it. You're just going to make it round, right? Yes, we're going to mask it round. You can just crop it in any way you want. You can keep it however you want. Then you're just adding the feather option to it, or you can do it in this way, or you can just make it fit to the screen and add the feather option in this way. Okay, you can add the feather option in this way. Let me just do it till here. And also by the cropping, you can just add the feather option. This was it how they did. And even you can add the vignette to it, and it will be as this. Even see here, this is how they did it, right? You can add the mask upon it. You can add the vignette upon the video. Where's the vignette option? See, in this way they had done this one, right? See, this white thing, right? You can do it in your own way. Fine. Even you can just reduce this and show. See here, you can do it in your own way. Fine. So there are so many effects that you can apply just based on your creativity that you can do. You can edit the videos. Fine. You can just darken the background screen. For example, this screen that is here, you can just make it a dark screen, and you can put this here. Okay, fine. The effects and everything, the layers that you can add are truly based on your creativity. Fine. So you can be a pro just by the practice. Okay, practice well, and you will be such an excellent editor, inshallah ta'ala. So, or if you have learned this much, this is sufficient for you to start video editing. Fine. All of these tools you have learned, alhamdulillah, this is sufficient to start a pro level editing. Fine. So this is how you're going to make edits. Okay, so we were discussing about text, right? The layers for the text layer. Let me just start with the text layer. Let's start with the text. Fine. Let's again write something, and inshallah, so that is in the name of Allah. From tomorrow, inshallah, we're going to start with the training sessions. We are going to take each of the concept, and I'm going to provide the videos as such. We are going to create videos, inshallah, at least 30-second videos each day. And we are going to upload each of your content, inshallah, if it is beautiful, on YouTube and more. Okay, we will see if we can upload it in the major channels, inshallah. And in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Okay, this is how you're going to add it, right? Add the text. What do? You write it in the edit option with the layers, right? Beneficent and the most merciful. Merciful, fine. Okay. There's some concept called intro and extra of the videos that will also be discussed in the upcoming classes. Fine. These 10 classes were just discussing about the tools of the KineMaster. Even alhamdulillah, we have almost done 5 to 6 videos. We have almost edited 5 to 6 videos in the homework, right? You all have already edited 5 to 6 videos. Barakallahu fiki, alhamdulillah. Yesterday it was the 7th homework probably. 7th or 6th homework, right? So alhamdulillah, we have also edited the videos in past 10 days. So this is how you're going to start with the layered concept, fine? So this is a text layer that we have, and inshallah, so we have discussed about edit option, and we have discussed about the font option. Let me just apply a good font to this. I want you all to download your favorite fonts, inshallah. Go through the fonts, download some such good fonts, whichever you want to download. Probably what sorts, these are all the excellent fonts that you have. Just download it and keep, so that it will be helpful for you. Then we have the trim and split option. What is a trim and split option, my dear brothers and sisters? It is nothing but you're going to have this content till here itself. If you want, you just can stop it here and just click on the trim right, trim left, trim right, trim left. Okay, trim right. Let me just trim right. Or what I probably do is, I do not trim right or do something like that. I do go till here, I just split it out, okay? Because you do not have to edit it for everything. I'll just teach you this trick, okay? Let me just edit this this content, and then I'll teach you this trick, right? Trim right and trim left are used, the options that are used to change this, to fix this text to the duration that you want. Fine. Then we have something called in animation. What is in animation? How this text appears when we are into the screen, when you are into the video. Let me just start with the in animation. Let's just see here. Fade in, the pop button, the slide right, the slide left. These are these options that are available in the advanced softwares, in the computer, in the PCs that you have. They have more of the in animation, out animation things. Okay, so these are sufficient for us actually. The letter by letter animation, the wipe right animation, the wipe left animation. These are actually sufficient, more than enough for us. Fine. This text looks good even through all of these contents. Fine. You can also give the duration of the animation. Just see here, you can assign the duration of the animation, less or more. The duration 2 seconds, let it be appear for 2 seconds, or let it appear fast, in a fast manner, in the speedy manner. So this is how you do it. And then there is an overall animation. You can just blink this text throughout in this way, or the flicker effect. You can pulse effect. You can give the jitter effect. You can give the fountain effect. You can give the rings effect. Okay, sometimes this fountain effect is used in the news channels. Probably you have seen somewhere. Yes, the floating effect is used. The drifting effect is used. The squishing effect. This is most probably used. This is the one thing that I use in most of my projects. So the rain thing, the counterclockwise. This will be moving throughout the duration. Okay, so just play and see how this all works. Fine. I want you all to go through all of these animations, because these are all helpful whenever you're going for the pro level of editing. Fine. Whenever you're going into the career for the video editing. Okay, then let me just see the out animation, how it will appear when it is going out of the screen. Fade, the slide right, the slide left, the slide up. Please try all of this out now. Please try it out now, so that you can just fix and keep some of the favorite things that you want. The scale down, some of the options are favorite for you. Just select it and keep. For me, I have few of the options that are favorite. I use that very often in all of my videos. So this is how you actually make it a favorite. You just go through the tools at first. You make some things, some tools as a favorite thing, and you can reuse it in your contents, that whatever you're creating. Let me show you some of the contents that I have created, inshallah. Probably you might have seen on the channels of Nurul Quran, on the Reminder, as well as the Your Sister in Islam, as well as so many channels, Al Quran Hayati as well, and more. So here, so this is how you actually do it. Okay. Okay, this was the editing of the out animation, the in animation, the overall animation. Then next, let me assign the color. How to assign the color? I have already told you. The palette holds the thing that are available on the screen. Find the brown thing is you can just write, because the moon color is something like brownish here. You can just add it. You can also add the shadows to it. You can also add the outlines to it to make this text look so excellent. You can make it a 3D text. How to make it a 3D text? Let me just show you. So after making the color, let me just go through all of the options, and then I'll show you how to make it a look like a 3D text. Okay, next we have alpha opacity. What is opacity named? Opacity is nothing but you can make it as a watermark. For example, if you want to add a watermark, let me just duplicate this and show you how to duplicate. You know all of this, right? How to duplicate? It is on the right, 3-dot option on the right, which is on the control bar. So this is how you duplicate it. So let me just keep it here and just write it as EDU-SITE. So this is how you make it as watermark. How do you do it? You just lower the opacity of it, right? Please try it along with me, my dear sisters and brothers. Please. So it is EDU-SITE here. So in this way, to make both of this have the same editing tools, to just duplicate it, okay? But they have same editing options, right? Now both of it has same color, both of it has same. Instead of creating the extra layers, you can just make it as a. You can just duplicate it and keep, fine, and then just edit the text, fine. So let me just for the EDU-SITE thing, the overall animation is given here, so it is not looking good. So let me just put none animation to it, no overall animation. And here also, let me just put no overall animation. So then let me just okay, show you how the opacity works. So this is an EDU-SITE thing that is mentioned here. You have to just click on the layer on the timeline, right? So let me just change this color to the white. Okay, color is changed to white. You can just make it how much ever bigger you want. You can enlarge this text how much ever you want. The previous video that had sent that had an Al Noor as a logo. Have you all not seen? It was a homework thing that I had given. This is how they actually keep it. They keep it at the middle and just they lower the opacity of it. Alpha opacity, just lower it. Okay, it will be behind. They cannot copy your videos. How they cannot copy? Because you have your logo placed there. Just place the logo, or you can just place the image and just decrease the opacity. Fine, you can place the logo image and decrease the opacity. Fine, that is how you all do it. Okay, let me just place this in this way. Fine, see how beautifully it looks. Okay, even that has an in animation. If you want to remove the in animations of that, there are so many options. You all have gone through it, mashallah, alhamdulillah. You are into the journey of becoming a pro editor, inshallah. So with practice only you can gain the perfection. Fine. And then we have something called transform. Transform is nothing but moving it throughout the screen. Wherever you want to move, you can just press on the transform and move, and or you can make use of your fingers and move the text from wherever you have. Just click on the transfer. It's just positioning it wherever you want, or you can just move it with your finger on the screen and see. Please check all of these tools. I want you to go through all of the tools now, so that it will be beneficial for you when you're going for the pro level editing, or inshallah it will be beneficial for you in the next 10 days that we are having for the editing course. Fine. Next we have the blending options. These are the excellent options that we have. Okay, this will be very essential and beneficial whenever you want to have a gradient type of the text. For example, two colored text, you can give the linear dodge, you can give the colored dodge. See here how beautiful it looks. You can give any way. You can just dodge it in any way. You can just blend it in any way. For example, just look at this text, how beautifully it's looking. Fine. So this is how you edit it. It looks like some text, the text that is been inserted from somewhere else. Like in the Microsoft Word, you have some text which are not inserted from the this one, but they tell it as a word art. Do you remember? Probably you all have gone through this. The word art they write. Okay, this is kind of a word art text where there is a gradient kind of color for this, right? So you just can add any of it: exclusion, the phoenix, and the subtract option, the negation option, and more. Okay, just go through all of this. I want you all to use these tools in the upcoming classes, inshallah, to give your edits a better look and best look, inshallah. So next we have the text options. Okay, where do you want to keep the text? You want to align it right, align it left, or align it to the center of the screen, or you want to do it see, or you can do it in anyhow you want. Okay, click on each and see. Then you have something on this way. What are these? These are again the alignments. If you have 10 line text, you can just align it to the top of it, or at the midst of it, or at the right of it. And next you can underline this text. Just underline and see. This is the underline option that you have. Then there are the character spacing and line spacing. Character spacing means the spacing between each of the letters. The spacing between each of the letters. For example, okay, here IN. If you want to increase the space between I and N, just go to the character spacing and see how it is increased. Okay, put it back to normal. And then there is a line spacing. There can be a space between two lines. Just see here. If you want to insert something in between both of this, if you want to insert a heart between both of this text or something like that, move this line animation to wherever you want, or you can just submerge it, or you can just merge it up, or you can move it to farther away from each other. So this is how you give the line spacing and word spacing, or the character spacing. Fine. These are the options that you have. These are very essential when you're going to editing tools. Fine. Use editing tools. Then you have something called the outline. Okay, these options are very essential to make something look at 3D, to make your text look at 3D, or make your text highlight better. Fine. See how highlighted your text looks like. Fine. So most probably have uses, we actually use something dark color to the color that I have used now. So it is light brownish, you can use a dark brownish color. So that will actually look good. But for now, the color is not so good here. To make it seem perfect, so let me just add whatever color seems right. Let it be black. Fine. Or you can add a white color as well. So it's totally your creativity that matters here, and it's all depends upon you. Whatever you want to select it, and just put it into the screen, put it into the board. Okay, that's all. So you can just increase the weight of this outline. You can just make it thick outline, thicken the outline of this. Okay, or you can reduce the thickness of this outline by just doing it here. Okay, this is how you actually do it. Fine. So there are more options of the shadow, and there is a glow option. You can just put a glow to the screen or to this text. So how to increase the glow option? The size of the glow option is increased. How to spread this up? You just can see you can use most probably the white color. That looks actually the good. So spread option is like you can just minimize the spread option and increase the size of it. Okay, these two are very looks very good, okay, on the text. So you can use the glue option. This looks good on each and every text. Fine. The background color also can be given, my dear brothers and sisters. For example, if you want to write it like this in a frame, for example, the behind background doesn't looks good and you want to put it in some background, and then you want to put it inside a background, what you have to do is you can just use the background color. Click on the background color and add some backgrounds. Okay, yesterday I had seen someone putting the background. It looked excellent. Fine. So you can use the background color. Also you can use the lower third from anywhere. Okay, lower third you can use. You can also have full width background. What does full width background say? It is applied to throughout the width. Okay, you can also use that. It is most probably used while writing the news or something like that. And see here, the background is having the low opacity. For example, see the background of this text is having the low opacity. If you want to increase the opacity of that, just go to the background color, go to the color that you have. There is something here, the opacity again, there is an opacity again. Just click on that and increase the opacity. Just increase opacity in this way. Right, just increase the opacity of the background color in this way. Or you can just lighten it. Let's just lighten it, fully lighten. You can just make it a lighten. See, or you can just lighten that. Okay, let me just use a white thing, okay, because it looks good for this. So you can use it in this way. Or this is a full width background color. You do not want to have full width background color. Just remove the full width background color. Let it be just the square that is encircling only the text. Okay, only the text it encircles. Now just see here, this is how you use the background color. So this is the background option. Okay, and this you can also place this somewhere inside a box. Let me just create a box. You can also create the box layer. How to use the box layer? From the media, let me just create a box and show you. Let me just keep it inside a box. Okay, from the media, let me just extract a photo. Okay, a layered photo that is a white color. Okay, so for this, how to add it inside a box? So let me make this as a box. Okay, where is it? Okay, let me just make it as a box. Let me keep it here. Let me increase the size of it. Fine, I'll keep it here. Now the cropping option works wonders. Fine, you click on the mask. Okay, open up the mask. You want till here only. Make it a shape, give it some shape. This is a lower third that you're creating by your own self. Okay, see how you can just create it and put it inside a box. Okay, you have put it here. Now what you have to do, this is important thing, how to place it. There is something called bring front, bring back. How to bring it front or put it back? There is a 3-dot option. Remember this, bring to front, 3-dot option on the right center head in the control thing. Bring to front, bring forward, send backward, send to back. All of these 4 tools are very essential when you are placing the layers. See how many layers we have now. There are more than 4 layers that are available here, right? So to place all of these layers, you can just align it, bring to front, bring to back. Let me just put it bring backward or bring send backward. Let me just send backward. So send backward. So it moves backward and the text is front. Now the text is front actually, but why is it not visible? Let me just keep on the front and bring to front. Now it is visible. Okay, this is how you do it. Probably I have inserted 2 of these solid screens like this. Okay, let me see this. So this is how you create the lower third and you keep it in this way. Fine. I want you all to use this option. Okay, I want you all to use this layer option, white layer option for your text in today's homework. Okay, the white text layer option. This is what I was going to show, the how to create the lower thirds for each and every video. Or you can just add the background and keep it, but the lower thirds, the layers that you can create is quite easy. You can use it by yourself. I want you all to place this logo as a watermark or any logo that you want as a watermark in your video and today's homework. This would be your homework, inshallah. So this is how you do it. See how beautifully it looks? Yes, right? So this is how you do it. Few more options available for the text editing. Let's just go through it, all of it, inshallah. So then there is something called apply to all. Why is this apply to all used, my dear brothers and sisters? If you have 5 to 6 texts, you have 7 to 8 texts, if you have 10 to 15 texts, for example, for the writing the Quranic recitation video, for making the Quranic recitation videos, you will have so many texts, right? You will have 10 to 15 texts. What you do is you just click on apply to all. It will be applied to all. Now which are the 2 two texts that were available, only two texts, in the name of Allah and the EDU-SITE. The EDU-SITE also has the same feature as this one now, right? Of same effects as this one now. But because I have pressed on apply to all. So just to remove this, you just can do the undo button. Click on the undo button. Fine. It's removed. Undo button. EDU-SITE has gone here. So there are two text layers now and two photo layers here, right? So this is how you're going to edit the photo content. Was it all useful? Alhamdulillah. I hope you all have gone through all of this now. Okay, Alhamdulillah. I'll just give you a gist on something called as an animation. Okay, animation frame. Probably this won't be discussed throughout the course. This is a advanced editing. This is offered by the KineMaster, and no more applications, the photo editing, no more video editing applications in your cell phones offer this. Okay, only the KineMaster probably offers this keyframe concept. Okay, for example, you have this text here. Okay, if you want to give an animation to this text, you want this text to move somewhere to the screen, like here. If you want to move this text till here, or you want to move this text here by itself. Okay, you do not have such options in any of the software. So there is something called animation. This is the software that you can use. There is something called keyframe. Where is the keyframe? It is over here. This is essential for the animation. Fine, you just click on the keyframe. Okay, place it somewhere. Start with this. Go to this, move through the timeline, click on the plus button and place this somewhere here. Okay, I just place here now. And let me just go till here and let me just place it at the center. Let me just go till here, go till to the end of this one, and let me just increase its size. You will find such a beautiful animated video. This is the animation thing that I have told you, and inshallah if you'll use it, you will be a professional editor. Let me just show you how is it working. See, the text is moving wherever you want. This is how you do the animation. Okay, this is the animation thing that is only available in the KineMaster and not the other video editing applications on this smartphone. Okay? See here. This is the keyframe that you have. In this, you can edit any of the contents. You can make the cartoon videos through just the keyframes. Okay, this is the keyframe, the major keyframe. This is used in where is it used? It is used in the animation and cartoons. Okay, this was about the KineMaster application. These are the tools. All of the tools, alhamdulillah, we have discussed in the classes, in the past 10 classes. Barakallahu fikim. Probably most of you have, alhamdulillah, understood whatever was explained. So the last layer that we have is handwriting layer. This if you want to do a signature, if you want to pass on something like this on the screen, you just can edit something here and write it down. And you can just play it throughout the screen. Let me just play it. See, it is in this way you can give the effects to the handwriting that you have written, or you can write something with your hand and keep as it is as a layer. Okay, for example, let me just write with the handwriting. Allahu Akbar. Okay, this is written here. So how to give an animation to this, out animation to this? There are so many options again for this tool. You can edit this tool. You can just increase the opacity, decrease the opacity, give the animation to it. Draw by stroke, for example, in this way, draw in order, or fade it, pop it, or whatever animations you want, you can give it to this. And then overall animation you can give. You can just give the overall animation. You can give something like drifting animation or something like that. Oh, this is the handwriting option, that is a tool of the KineMaster. This is also one of the tool of the KineMaster. If you do not have something available on the KineMaster, you just can write it with the hand and you can just paste it in somewhere in the video. Fine, this is the handwriting option. Then the last option that is available in the KineMaster, this is the option. This is nothing but directly record the video and put it on the screen. Okay, if you want to directly record the video and put it on the screen, click on this option. You can directly record it from the camera app or the camcorder, whatever you like. Okay, this is a direct recording option. Click on back, it will be gone. Okay, so all of the options, alhamdulillah, we have discussed in past 10 classes. Barakallahu fiki, alhamdulillah. Probably you all have learned each and every option. Alhamdulillah, each and every option is discussed and no option is left out. Probably if any option is left, please let me know. Inshallah, we'll discuss that as well. And there's none option left. Okay. So there's something called thumbnail here. It is only available in the pro version. There's something called thumbnail here. This is attached. This is useful when you're going for the when you're going to assign some thumbnail for the content that you want. Okay, this will appear in the thumbnail of the video whenever you're going to share it on the WhatsApp or Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, or anywhere, you can just assign the thumbnail here and share it to the wherever you want, and that will, the same thumbnail will be assigned to the video. Just let me click on the thumbnail. To add it, what you have to do is you have to go to the video, any part of the video. If you want to keep this part of the video as a thumbnail on the YouTube or somewhere, for example, let me keep this part of the this one for the, so I have to remove the keyframe before doing any edits to this. The keyframe, the animation should be removed before you're going to do any edits to this content. So animation thing is kept at the end of the video. The animation will actually be essential at the end. Okay, while editing, everything will come into picture, and after, at the end of the editing, they start with the animation. So let me just keep this as a thumbnail. So I move till here, and then I click on this capture frame. Okay, this capture frame, I've already told you in the first class of the video editing that this is a capture frame. You're going to capture a photo from this video. So this photo is captured, and this will be placed on the thumbnail. So let me just capture. What you can do is you have four options. You can capture and save, you can capture and save, you can capture and add it as a clip, you can capture and add it as a layer, you can capture and add it as a thumbnail. Okay, now let me just capture it and add it as a thumbnail. You can also place it inside your gallery. Okay, you can also save it inside your gallery, and you can from there you can just add it to the YouTube or more. Okay, and the advanced editing, inshallah, I will be teaching you how to use, and the advanced level editing, those are the advanced courses that you have. Inshallah, if you join it there, I will be teaching you how to use it in the YouTube and more. Okay, so here we have capture and save thing, capture and add as a clip. You can add this as a clip, and you can add it as a layer, and you can add it as a thumbnail. So let me just add it as a thumbnail and show it to you. Add as a thumbnail. It will be added as a thumbnail. Just click on that option. It will be added as a thumbnail. See here, the thumbnail to this video is here. Fine, this is a thumbnail. If you import or export this video on any of the YouTube or this one, this thumbnail will appear, this photo will appear. Fine, this photo will appear at the start. Okay, this photo will appear at whenever you're going to share your video. Fine, so this was the alhamdulillah 10-day session of the tools that we had discussed. Inshallah, tomorrow we are going to edit the videos in our own way, inshallah, each of the videos. And I want you all to edit such a great content, inshallah, so that it will go on the YouTube channels, inshallah ta'ala. So alhamdulillah, this was the class for today. With the messages, the doubts, or whatever you want to discuss, inshallah, you can just write it out in the chat box. Probably hope so that all of you are writing, all of you are doing along with me, or all of you are editing along with me, alhamdulillah, inshallah. So I want you all to write everything that we have discussed in today's class. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, start writing whatever we have discussed in the chat box. Yes. Yes, we have discussed more of the chroma key again, alhamdulillah. Yes. More options, please. The layer thumbnail. Yes, the thumbnail layer was discussed just now. And what more, dear sisters and brothers? Export as a KINE file. Yes, how to export this as a KINE file and import it in some other person's KineMaster, and they can edit your video to any level. Fine. And what more? The important things I have discussed now that will be used can be used by years. The animation thing. Just remember this, dear students. This is the advanced option that is used in high-level editing software, which is provided in your KineMaster. Mashallah, you can use this and you can be a pro-level editor and you can just make a career in it. I'm telling you, you can do this, inshallah. Most of the students have achieved such a level, mashallah. They were excellent homeworks that you all have submitted. You can be a pro-level editors, inshallah. So the text animations, yes, the text advanced options we have studied. 3D effect was same. You just have to, okay, that will be discussed in the 3D effect is nothing but you're going to place one text upon another text, and you're just going to give some shadows, and it will be a 3D logo that you can create, or 3D text that you can create. Okay, that's nothing. You can give it a try in your KineMaster. Now it's just place one text above other text, and just give some shadow options and make the behind text as lower the opacity of the behind text that you are inserting, and inshallah you can gain the 3D effect for it. There's nothing called 3D effects that you can give, but you can just make the text as 3D in the 3D format, make it appear as a 3D format. Okay, and anything more that we have discussed, please write it down so that we can discuss each of it now, and it will be beneficial for those who have joined late. Yes, you can place a watermark. How to place the watermark copy of your logo or something? Place it somewhere in the middle of the screen, just lower the opacity. In the previous YouTube videos, what was inserted was they used to keep the logo and the right top or the right bottom, somewhere like that. In nowadays, the videos, what they do is, because the videos are copied everywhere, so what they do is they place the logo in the midst of the screen and they just decrease the opacity and make it a watermark, right? Yes. What more, dear sisters and brothers? What more did we discuss today? Yes, please type down. Inshallah, that will be helpful for each and everyone. Text animations were discussed. Yes, the text animations. What was text animation in animation? Now, yes, the keyframe thing. This thing is very helpful for the pro level editors. You can give it a try. You can be a pro by just practicing. Inshallah, you just can practice it by yourself and be a pro. Okay, this is advanced level editing. This will be taught in advanced level, and animation courses will teach you this. Okay, if you take up the animation courses in future, they'll teach you this keyframe thing. Okay, and what more did we discuss? The thing that they write it from the hand and more. Okay, they write it and show it from the hand. The text they are writing from the hand and show writing the text on the whiteboard and something. They use the keyframe concept. Fine, I want you all to practice this, and inshallah you can get a hold on this. Any more thing? Cam recording. Yes, dear sister, mashallah, alhamdulillah. The cam recording thing, the center thing, right? And then thumbnail was inserted by capture and save button, right? The capture and save. Why is the capture and save button used? Hope probably you all have understood, right? Capture and save was used. Why was the capture and save used? First, in the first day one, probably you have not understood that. Now you have understood why is capture and save used. You are going to select any part of the video and you want to insert it as a thumbnail and share it somewhere. Whenever you're going to share it, this thumbnail will appear on the video. Okay, this thumbnail will appear on the video. Fine, so this thumbnail is very important, thumbnail thing. Okay, then what more? Anything more? Yes, alhamdulillah, this was it, right? Yes, alhamdulillah, we had seen the shadows thing, the highlight thing, and for each and every text we have seen the font styling, whatever it was appearing. Yes, and what more? Something appeared in the chats. Yes, aligning the text. Yes, dear sisters, alhamdulillah. So this was it for today's class. Inshallah, the next classes will be having the training sessions. Inshallah, we'll just start with editing the contents that we had written on the flyer, the Quranic recitations you will be getting to edit, inshallah, the business promotion videos and more, inshallah, how to create some, if you have so many photos, how to put it all and just create like a presentation. Okay, there are some transition effects that you all can apply on each of the effects. For example, if you're owning some business of dress materials, or you have to make some business promotional videos, how you can edit it, how you can add just the dress effects and make some transitions to it. All of these are very easy. You just have to give it a try every time and practice it after and in the class, so that you can be a pro level editor, inshallah ta'ala. So jazakumullahu khairan. Any doubts, please type it down in the chat box, please, dear sisters. Dear students, please type whatever doubts you have in the chat box, or you can just ping me, inshallah. I'm ready to help you throughout the course, inshallah. So yes, dear sisters, jazakumullahu khairan. So this was the class for today. Take care of yourself. Hope you all had a good time with me. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum.